It's week 2 of the NFL.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Looking to throw. Hunter. He finds his man. Complete. It's Fisher. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Hunter. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And they'll run it with Davenport. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They'll set up a throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Hunter. Toward the sideline, intercepted. A run with Davenport. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is Davenport. Broken tackle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Here's Davenport. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
He'll look to throw. Charles has got it complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now Patterson to start the drive.
And he's got room. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Burke. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. Give to Patterson, running to the right.
Into the juke. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Hunter toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
they interplay here 24th in the league against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hunter, throw left side complete. That's Reed. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Hunter toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because Comfort was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
And this one's incomplete.
So you look at this new situation. It's worked in other places. You've got 2 teams in L.A. Until recently, we had 2 out in the Bay Area. Of course, 2 in the New York area. And now 2 teams calling Chicago home. And
And if these fans here are any indication, this city is ready to embrace this newly relocated team. Here is 3rd down and 4. Back to throw here. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
My, maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. On 1st down, Hunter. He finds his man, complete. That's Burke. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing on 1st down, Hunter. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. But you look at this defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. Patterson. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg. Hunter. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hunter. Yeah, to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. His first catch, good for 9 in the 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Davenport. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. past the 50. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now a give, right side. Davenport. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 2nd and 6. They'll drop the throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing to start the drive. Hunter. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Running left, here's Patterson. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. On 3rd down, Hunter. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They go play action here on 1st down. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Hunter. And this is going to be intercepted. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this 1st half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the LA offense ready for this next possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this 1st half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the 1st quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll go again with Patterson. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 17-3. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown.
This taken in right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
To throw on third down, Hunter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
They'll run with Patterson.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
And they'll run again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Back to throw. Hunter.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up
Second and 5. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carroll. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. and they get one here in the passing game.
He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holmes. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime. Intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Bengals who are out in front as those two head towards the break. The Bengals locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Nighthawks trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. The Titans losers last week. They need to pull one back at home to avoid falling to 0-2.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bulls come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Hunter. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Hunter. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Davenport. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bulls are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Now 2nd and 9. Once more, they turn to Patterson. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Patterson running between the tackles. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. A right side run with Patterson. Able to slither by. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 104 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st and 10, Hunter. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They'll give it to Patterson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Hunter. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Carroll. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run the counter. Davenport. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his own 40.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. On 1st down, Hunter. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Now 2nd and 5. Handoff running left, Patterson.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Hunter. He finds his man. Complete. It's Burke.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. A handoff for Patterson.
And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, Patterson.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Hunter. He finds his man, complete. That's Burke. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here. Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Second down and 4. They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw here. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. The throw over the middle taken in. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A run with Davenport. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They will look for some important yardage on third down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. Here's Davenport. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll set up to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays, nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Hunter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a game of 25 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hunter. He finds his man. Complete. That's Fisher. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
They're plain and simple. That's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off?
I
He's
don't
got
know.
thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
3rd down, here's Patterson.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give him the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by a field goal, 1:50 to play. Back to throw. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his crew will take over with it.
So this ball game was close to